Okay, we are back. So, we left off last time. I just exited a tomb and I got to this fire. So, I can't upgrade anything because I still need at least one more skill point. So, and I'm not changing my outfit right now. So, let's keep going. Not sure how long this one's going to be. I'm going to say probably another hour, but we'll find out. So, I'm going to get through this next section. And then I think we'll be getting to the town, so depending on how quickly we get to this next town and what we end up doing there will depend on how much I play this section.
Jonah, help me with this. On 3, 2, 1.
Oh, here's the pissed off jaguar we fought earlier.
Lara! Where's the flare gun?
Ow, what the hell? Grab some arrows here. Fuck you, jaguar. Goddamn. What the hell is this thing over here? I got effed up pretty good there. That fight could have gone so much better.
Okay?
Help me with this.
Your back looks bad. I'm gonna go make camp.
I'll give Lara a lot of credit. She is a tough son of a gun. Just got mauled by a jaguar and like got her back up totally messed up, and now she's just like, I'm busy. Don't talk to me.
Let me take a look at that. It's not pretty. You know, with everything we've been through recently, I've been thinking about my brother. I always tried to protect him. From my father. From himself. But I lost him.
You did everything you could.
If I had been in the right place, at the right time, he would still be here. If I had eyes in the back of my head.
You can't protect everyone. Thank you.
I miss him.
I know. My parents. I miss them too. I had a dream about my mother recently.
Yeah?
It was so vivid. When I was little, my father used to keep things from me. Hide things. About her, especially.
Why would he do that?
After she died, he thought they'd cause me pain. It didn't stop me from looking for them, of course. I still have so many questions.
Your dad created as many mysteries as he solved.
Dominguez said that he would use the silver box of Ishel to remake the world. If you had that power, what would you do?
Panic, probably.
You wouldn't go back to when your brother was alive and be with him again.
And lose everything else? No way. I like this world. It's not perfect. But everything I love now is in it.
It's a very real moment.
To claim her treasure, the adventurer Lara Croft must outwit the king, reach the forbidden tomb, and solve the mystery of the White Queen. The way will be fraught with trials.
Lara, are you doing your maths homework?
The adventurer should not dally any longer. In a minute, Dad!
So this is cute. I like
The
this.
high walls of the castle beckon, taunting.
This is an awesome outside like playscape for this one little girl.
Looks like there's something up there in the crow's nest. A test of skill. Our hero will need a bullseye to weigh down that basket.
That's all that was about. Kinda strange.
The floor gives way. Lara tumbles into the darkness.
Lara is funny. This is fun. Like, this is cute. Like,
Amazing. Croft has entered a burial chamber that has not been disturbed in millennia.
alright. I think we're done with that.
Strange beasts cross our hero's path. Hard to tell if they're bloodthirsty. Now for the real treasure in the forbidden tomb. Ugh. Our hero must be quiet to avoid alerting the king.
Yes. If you insist. What does Lara have to do with any of this? She's in her room doing her homework.
She hasn't much time.
This was a sad day. We'll find out.
The King's Guard will never expect Croft to climb the castle.
If there are any kids watching this, don't be getting any ideas.
Is taller than she thought.
Don't be climbing up the top of a house.
Our hero continues climbing, looking for another way in. Our hero spies another entrance.
Always the brave adventurer, Lara.
Go on.
I forgot about this. This was right now, so.
Young Lara confronts the extraordinary height and danger and pushes it from her mind. Almost there. She recovers her footing and her goal. Now, onward to the Forbidden Tomb. These parapets are damaged. She'll have to squeeze through.
Damn birds.
She's so close, she can almost touch it. But an invisible force field stands in her way. There must be another entrance.
Wow, check out that
Our famous
garden.
adventurer has reached the summit. At last, she spots a way in below. She will have to be careful. Why do I do these stupid things? Shit!
Hey, watch your language, little girl. Quite the fall you did there.
Croft chuckles at her audacity. She's close now.
You talk about lucky, Jesus, that could have been bad.
At last, she enters the Forbidden Tomb. Wow. By night, the great bat stole the queen at 30 north and 90 east. From her pen, she wrote her heart. With light, unlock her love's release. I wonder if the White Queen is lonely.
Alright, so you can actually go to every little case in the room and interact with it if you so choose and learn a little bit of a history. I'm good for now. I already did all that. We will be getting a couple pickups. There's like 2 pickups in here. But we can't get them right now. 90 east, it said, by 30 north.
light, unlock her love's release. It worked. Croft has entered the forbidden mezzanine. She'll have to be careful. I haven't seen some of these artifacts before. The great bat's wings unfurl. Need to find the White Queen.
Alright, so we need to put these two shield guys on the pedestal.
The knight's shield reflects the light beam.
Pretty straightforward. We're just gonna get everything out of the way.
There she is! The White Queen. Trapped. I have to help her. Now I can free her. With light, unlock her love's release.
Boom.
Amazing. This is an old game. 2 shields and a white crown. Could that be the White Queen?
Alright, my gut's telling me I missed some stuff in here, because clearly. But I don't know.
Her heart pounding, our hero crosses the threshold into the unknown. These are Mum's things.
The path was dark and is guarded by bats, said the Red Knight. The White Queen regarded him with a curious smile and said,
Bats!
I'm not afraid of bats. I'm not afraid of anything. Tell me about this.
You and me are riding a T-Rex in Egypt.
Where's Daddy?
At work.
Amelia, this is very, very important. I cannot abandon my responsibilities just on the verge.
You are always on the verge. Your obsession is destroying this family.
Obsession. I'm upset.
You are missing your daughter's childhood because you're always in some tomb on the other side of the world. Why can't you be happy with what you have?
Oh, for goodness sake, you don't have to deal with it.
Dad?
Please, for goodness sake, you've got to understand. This is probably the most important one I've arrived at. Well, okay, what do? I have to...
Dad? Dad! Dad! Come on. Please, Dad. Wake up. Dad. Don't leave me.
Like Batman, she lost both her parents. Not at the same time, but still.
Morning.
I did miss some stuff. Hopefully, because you can't go back.
So, Silver Crown Mountain?
Yeah.
Wonder what the jungle has in store for us today.
Whatever it is, we'll handle it.
Hey, it can't be worse than yesterday, right?
Not in theory. Oh, I gotta equip a new outfit. Alright. Yay, more skill points. Alright, I think we're gonna fill out the top section here. So we can at least get a section filled. Because that one will be the... We only got a couple more of those. Well, while we're here.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Did I end up getting all of them? No, I did miss a couple things. But it filled it out for me. Yay. Thank God. That would have sucked. Because you only get to go back there one time. Oh, crap. Okay. Moving on. So we're gonna go left. Because left actually takes us back to the clearing that we started in. And gets us some pickups apparently. And now that I've got my axe, I can actually get everything. Apparently you can only get the weeds from here, huh? So Jonah's just hanging out up there. Like he did not follow me. He's just chilling for now. Just fine. He can chill. Not doing anything special anyway. Not yet, I guess. Ooh. Come here, bug. Alright. Got that challenge done. Okay, so now we're gonna go get this. There's a treasure box below us that we have to go get. Grab that for now, I guess. See, this is where I died a couple times. If you gotta be careful what you're doing. Again, we're not supposed to have the lockpick yet. In the main story, but because it's New Game Plus and I get to keep all my stuff, I got the lockpick. I don't know if I'm going to be buying very many guns from the vendors, but I should be able to buy some pouches, like for my ammo and stuff. But I don't know if I'm going to buy very many guns. Because I ended up getting the Steelbook edition, which gives me a bunch of extra guns and weapons and stuff than usual. I really had no need to go buy additional weapons. Because the ones they give you from the pre-ordered version or whatever are very good. We are gonna go check out this tomb, though. Actually, that reminds me, I'm gonna check the world map and see how we're doing for the jungle. Okay, we're missing 2 relics, 4 documents. One cache, which we can't get because we need the monolith. A couple murals. We should be able to get most, if not the rest of the stuff in here. At the very least, I think there's a secrets map in these tombs. Usually that's a good incentive to go to the crypts and the tombs, is to, they'll give you secrets maps. That works.
This might represent one of the lords of Shabalba.
Alright, we discovered a camp. Oh, now we've unlocked fast traveling. Sweet. So if we need to fast travel, we can do that. I do like that this series really went back to exploring tombs, which is what Tomb Raider's all about. Whereas, like, Angel of Darkness, there was, like, no tombs. That game was so bad. It's like... That was actually the last game Core developed for the Tomb Raider series. I think they did 1, 2, 3 on PS1, and then Chronicles on PS1. Then they did Angel of Darkness when the movie came out with Angelina Jolie. And then that game did so bad, Core thought that the game, that the movie was the reason the game did so bad. So then they got the rights dropped. And then when I think Square Enix picked up the rights again to Tomb Raider, I think.
Amazing.
And things got better. But Square Enix publishes this Tomb Raider game, not develops it. Crystal Dynamics develops it. And, for those that aren't aware of what games Crystal Dynamics has done other than these new Tomb Raiders, they have done. Whoa, shoot! We gotta go back up there. God damn it, idiot. They have done. Gex, all three Gex games. Gex the Gecko. That originally was on the 3DO, Panasonic 3DO. That's a pretty old console. Kind of esoteric too. Not very many people had that because it kind of doubled as like a VCR or something, similar to the Philips CDI. And then they made it originally for 3DO, and then they made those games. Then they made the Legacy of Kain games. If anybody's not familiar, that's an action-adventure series. Soul Reaver is pretty popular. Blood Omen 2, Blood Omen 1. Oh, shoot. That's not the way we should have sliced that thing. Ow. got to do. This puzzle took me 20 minutes the first time to figure out. It's very confusing because I didn't know like how you're supposed to situate these. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna stick a tether here because I need to get back up there to get to the other side. Come over here. Oops, not that way.
Well, that's a bit of progress.
Oops. Okay. And then after Crystal Dynamics made the Soul Reaver games, there was like 5 of those. Yeah, until I think like 2005 they created those games. Like 1997 to 05 they were making that, and then Gex. They made a couple other games too, but not very notable. That's the exit. We don't want to go that way. But then after that, they kind of went away for a while. They weren't really making any games. And then they came out with. Whoops! Oh, I gotta go back down there. Come back up too. And then they came out with this, and they were like, "Whoa, where is it? What is this company like?" Because when Square Enix bought them, well, technically Crystal Dynamics was a division of Eidos Entertainment or Eidos Software. I think it was Eidos Entertainment. And Eidos Entertainment published the Tomb Raider games originally. So when Crystal Dynamics came on board, Crystal Dynamics was a subsidiary of Eidos. So when Square Enix bought Eidos, or they merged, I think it was a merge, in like the early to mid 2000s, Crystal Dynamics got the helm as a subsidiary of Eidos to create the, I would say, the second trilogy of the Tomb Raider games. They ended up making the middle Tomb Raider games. So I would say that's Legend, Anniversary, and Underworld. And a lot of people say that that's a good series, good trilogy there. I never played those ones, but I have the HD trilogy for the PS3. I want to get to that eventually. And play it. Okay, I'm totally missing something here. I needed to. Okay, I screwed that up. I need to get on top of this thing. Alright, now we're gonna pull this out because I screwed that up. Yeah, now we're gonna go back up there. And then when I lower it, both tethers are gonna pull this ladder all the way up. And then Crystal Dynamics made the new Tomb Raiders. People were like, okay, here we go. Yeah, kind of a weird little history of this company. But I've been a fan of their work dating all the way back to
There. Hope this ladder isn't as rotten as it looks.
the Soul Reaver games, because I played when I was younger, probably like 10 years old or so. My God, maybe even younger than that, maybe like 7. I played probably I shouldn't have been playing Soul Reaver 2 and Blood Omen 2. My uncle, he had a PS2. And when I was growing up, he had Soul Reaver 2. I remember that vividly. I played that game, and I played Crash Bandicoot, Wrath of Cortex. Both are very good games. And then he had Blood Omen 2 for Xbox. the original Xbox. And I remember playing both of those games, and they were a lot of fun at the time, but I never really got back to it, right? So it's
All full up. Can't carry any more.
it's also on my to-do list. I have all of those games, all of the Soul Reaver games that I'm gonna get to eventually. I'd like to get capture footage on that too at some point, but I'm not sure if I'll do that on my original playthrough or if that'll be like another like challenge run, follow-up
I
run.
have to find
We'll
a way
see.
out.
Because those games are on PS1, PS2. It's not always the easiest to get that to stream. If anybody's wondering why I don't have like video, why you can't see my face, so I'm playing this on the Xbox, and I'm just been streaming it through the Twitch app onto from the Xbox and then uploading it online. And I don't have a Kinect, so if I don't have a Kinect or a webcam hooked up to the Xbox, you're not gonna see my face. And I just the way my living room's set up to play this, it's probably not the best thing to do. So, sorry if people want to see my face and all that jazz, but maybe someday. I'm more about the gameplay and the content anyway, than I am about having to have a major interaction with people. Oh shoot, I messed that up. But if people do end up coming into my Twitch feed and in my chat and want to ask questions, feel free. But again, I'm not expecting that. It's more just like playing this, and I kind of just want to have a record of it online, so I can go back and watch, or other people can like check it out if they get stuck on things. Because I tend to go through games and get everything, especially in a game like this. It's so fun to play. It's so easy to jump in and out of. And the game kind of wants you to get all the pickups, right? Because every time you get a pickup, you get experience points. So in order to like upgrade all your skills and stuff, you have to like pick this stuff up and do these challenges and stuff. So it kind of behooves you to not get all the pickups. Of course, you don't need all of them. You don't need to get any upgrades to finish the game, but if you wanted to, certainly can. Doing a no upgrade run on this game would be pretty fun, I think, where we don't get any upgrades for any of Lara's weapons. We just have to get the core ones that allow us to get through the main story. Now with that, I probably wouldn't be getting, if I didn't do any upgrades, there'd be no incentive for me to get any of the pickups unless I was absolutely forced to. But things like but there are certain things that you need to get through the game. Like the game will give you weapons, and you absolutely need these axes to get through the game. Alright, that was everything. Gotten almost everything in this jungle. We're missing a couple more documents, which we can't get right away. A couple more relics, which I can't get yet, I don't think. Yeah, that's where I crashed. Nothing over there. I think we've gotten mostly everything. I'm just trying to think if I've missed anything. I don't think so. Again, if I need to come back, I'll come back. But ideally, I'd like to... I'd like to make this... God damn it. I did not want to do that. I just went back down here. I'd like to make this playthrough very, very concise. Alright, well I guess we'll just fast travel to the next area. Which, I guess we could just fast travel back to here. Probably yeah, sure. So yeah, it's kind of the backstory of the Tomb Raider, backstory of Crystal Dynamics. I am a big fan of their work, so you'll hear me talk about them quite a bit. There are quite a few game developers I'm a big fan of, and that's one of them. Rare being another one. Squaresoft, the original Squaresoft, before they merged and became Square Enix. And I'm trying to think of another one. I've got a lot of their games. Oh, Insomniac. I'm a big fan of them, right? They're the ones that made the Spyro games on PS1. For the PS2, they made Ratchet and Clank. And then on the PS3, they made Resistance. Follow Man. That trilogy, very, very good. Very underrated. The first game's amazing. If you've never played it, it's a first-person shooter, exclusive to PlayStation consoles, but very, very good. Very fun to play. And then they made more recently, after they did the Resistance games, they did Sunset Overdrive, which was an Xbox exclusive. Not very many people liked that. It was an on rails kind of third-person shooter. I've never played it, and it never looked like something I would want to play either. But I know they made that game. And then they just recently came out with the Spider-Man game, which came out like 5 days before this game did. I actually bought that, played that, and completed that 100% on normal mode before this game even came out. Like that, I think it was that Tuesday night I finished that game and did everything. So it took me like 5 days to get all the way through everything in that game, and then I jumped into this. So. I like Naughty Dog's games. They have good ones too. Again, these are mostly PlayStation, but you know, you can't choose who these developers develop for and the companies they develop for. So can't say too much about it, but I do know they make good games. Oh, okay. Now I could just kind of go down here. Ooh, nice. Naughty Dog made like Crash Bandicoot, and PS2 they made what did they make on PS2? Oh, the Jak series. Jak and Daxter, Jak 2, Jak 3. And then they made on the PS3, they made Uncharted, the Uncharted series, which is very similar to this. A lot of people compare the new Tomb Raiders to the Uncharted games, where Nathan Drake's the protagonist and not Lara. Very fun games, all of them, all 4 of them, or 5 I think technically with the Lost Legacy. And then they made The Last of Us, right? So that's a very popular game. I've yet to play that. It's on my to-do list. Play Last of Us. I'll probably end up getting it on PS4, even though I know it was originally released on PS3. But the new Last of Us Part 2 looks very, very good. So I'll probably end up picking that up.
All full up. Can't carry in.
Let's see, did we miss anything? Oh, we missed a document over here. Aw. Oh, and I missed a relic, too. That's okay. I have to come back to this area anyway, right here. This is kind of annoying. I missed that. And then, where am I at right now? Oh.
More.
Apparently, I still missed a relic anyway, because that's only one relic, right? Yeah, over there. Maybe it's coming up. Is it in this room? No? Okay. It's probably coming up. There's like this section here
I
coming
don't
up
have enough space
that
for
we're gonna
that.
have to do. I think this is like the end of this section for now.
There's a road.
Let's check it out.
What's going on?
Shit, Trinity, get down.
Damn.
Truck's stuck. I can see that. What are we doing about it?
Follow my lead.
How the hell am I supposed to know?
What are you doing?
Get back. Hide.
You're the logistics guy, aren't you?
I'm not the one who drove onto a rotten bridge.
Oh, hold up. I got him. Hold on, no friendlies. Keep your eyes Someone should check back there.
I'll do it.
This guy's gonna die.
Put it right there. Make sure nothing can get through. I want this whole area sealed off.
Yes, sir.
If there's anything here, we're gonna find it.
When's the last time this thing was serviced? This is rusty. Don't get distracted, Mendez.
What are we looking for here?
Anything that moves. Anything that doesn't.
They still didn't find that relic. I'd love to be the guy that does.
Not me.
Why not? Be a hero.
I'll be dead more likely. No thanks. I'll keep sitting here looking for hostiles.
Less talking, more looking, gentlemen. Get off your asses.
Yes, sir.
It's quiet. What's your team doing?
I'll check.
We're not paying them to sightsee.
We'll have to go under.
Yeah.
We know there's the main temple. What we're looking for is any smaller ruins we might have missed before.
Okay.
Still don't know how these people can't hear us,
I'm
but
afraid if we move it, we'll lose it.
We're gonna have to reinforce the bridge. Why didn't you test the bridge like I told you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we did test the bridge first.
Fuck off. I'm not covering for you.
Maybe we can pull it out.
Jesus.
Maybe. Let me think about that.
We can take them. You go left. I'll take these guys.
What in God?
Hide.
Dave, Sammy. Guys, I told them to test the bridge first. Son of a... Dave! Dave! Sammy! Find out what the hell's going on. Over there!
All full up. Can't carry any more.
I know it's probably nothing over here. Oh, I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, that's some BS. That guy shouldn't have died on that flip. That's pretty over the top.
Fuck you!
Stop! Thanks. You okay?
Yeah. Take this. I hope that's the last of them.
Probably
It's
not.
close.
Yeah.
How'd they know to come here?
I don't know.
Not exactly the civilization I was hoping to run into.
Alright, well, we got...
My arm is so itchy.
That means it's healing.
I might have liked it better when it was injured.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying not to think about my back.
You know, my grandmother survived a tsunami in the 60s.
What happened?
She lost friends Her family lost their business, but after that, she could feel things coming. Volcanic eruptions, storms. What was your mother like? You don't talk about her as much.
She was creative, adventurous. I think she was probably the glue that kept us together. After her death, it was more lonely.
Oh, look at this. They give you all the materials you need. Oh, I'll take more arrows.
Nice.
Come on, let's go.
Any idea what the twins in that riddle are?
Could be anything. A pair of monuments or mountains or streams.
I suppose we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we didn't get everything. We got most of it. Alright, well, we're gonna get into this town. We'll watch the cutscene, and then when we get to the first campfire, I think I'm gonna take a break. Eyes are starting to
I
get
see people down
a
there.
little bit of strain.
I'll let you do the talking.
I could use a break.
Hi.
Do you know if there's a place nearby we can stay for the night?
How'd you get so deep into the jungle? You lose your tour group or something?
No.
There were some guys here before, looking for artifacts. You with them? Trinity.
Definitely not.
I need a break anyway. Come with me.
Oh, I'm sorry to ask so many questions, but the only B&B in town is my place.
Oh, you can't be too careful. By the way, I'm Jonah.
Abby, Lara. Come in, have a seat. Carlos, free. So, what are you here for exactly?
Well, we were following a riddle when our plane went down.
I mean, it crashed,
Yeah.
and you just walked out of the crash.
Well, you know, it was cruising pretty low.
We are looking for Maya ruins.
Maya, you know you're in Peru, right?
Yeah. Long story.
Thanks. Well, you don't seem like a typical archaeologist.
Oh, she's the archaeologist. I'm just a cook.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you tried any of our local ceviche yet? It's a specialty.
Not unless it grows in the jungle.
Oh, don't tell me you missed our famous fish trees. Where did you take this?
Mexico. Why?
Oh, I've seen this symbol before. Wow. There's some ruins nearby, and a small rock with something like this carved on it.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Yeah. Be my guest, but I guarantee they're not Mayan. My people were Inca and proud of it.
Why don't you rest for a while?
You sure?
I promised you a day off.
Well, I'm not gonna say no to that.
Have fun.
You too.
Lara ain't trying to play that third wheel, yo. She's trying to get this man some action. What a great wing girl. Interesting, she says. This is why we had to have the subtitles on, because you couldn't really hear that unless you just stood by. Or you're really paying attention.
You want to make a deal?
Huh.
Ah, hello. Are you here with the excavation team?
No, just passing through.
Okay. If you need anything, the market's in the middle of town. You can resupply before you move on.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
What a nice lady. Alright, we're not doing that right now. Secrets revealed. We've got I think one side quest to do in this town. Yes, one. 3 challenges, which I think one of them is collect some stuff underground, but alright, this is where we're gonna make put a stop here. I'm gonna take a break for the day, I think. I don't think I'll be playing anymore today. I don't anticipate playing it anymore anyway, so this has been technically part 3, my 3rd stream now on this. So if anybody's watching this now or on YouTube later, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We're gonna get through the next section soon, probably tomorrow, the 24th of September. So when I get back on again, and then we'll go root around this town. There's a lot of stuff to collect and side quests. I think at least 1 tomb, and lots of pickups. So I'm gonna do that. That'll be probably the next segment. We might not even get to continuing the main story in the next segment, but it just depends on how fast things get done. But I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.